moving from point A to point B as fast and fluidly as possible in an elegant art form that is your own design. Then moving from point B back to point A. This is the essence of parkour. Created by David Bell, trained by his father, Raymond Bell, in France. Parkour means the obstacle, or le parcours, which is Leparcour. David Bell decided to take the C and remove it and put a K to make it sound more aggressive and more appealing to the rest of the world. Parkour has been featured in many films such as Jump London, Jump Britain, The Yamakasi. A few of the Bond films featured Sebastian Falcon and Casino Royale. David Bell himself has featured in Brick Mansion, District 13, and District 13 Ultimatum. These are phenomenal films. I do recommend everybody to go out and at least watch one of them. As we move forward, we start to see that parkour is evolving and it's turning into something that David Bell never really saw that it would become. He never wanted parkour to become a competition-based event. He wanted it to be more of something that you yourself are constantly struggling with, that you want to improve, you want to become better, you want to just be better. And parkour was there to help. It was to show you where you are physically, even mentally, and show that you are progressing. Now, as time goes on, people start to adapt gyms to this particular art style. The first one in America was Tempest Free Running Academy in LA, California. An amazing facility. I've been there quite a few times. It's not as big as some people might think. Anyway, that's not here or there. But parkour was never meant for a gym. Myself, I do own a parkour gym as well. I have been training since 2004. I love it. I've competed. Love this to death. But parkour at its core is not designed for competition. Because how can you compare somebody else's style to another person's style when there is no true way of performing that one trick? And so we go into competitions that makes it a little bit harder. Now you can do the speed runs, which is, again, fairly easy because you go from point A to point B as fast and fluidly as possible. That one's timed. It's pretty simple to do. But how do you time, or how do you gauge somebody's trick to another person's trick? That's completely preference. What you may feel is visually more superior, I may not. And so then you run into the problem with, well, what is better? Is that castaway better than a ginger flip or a pimp flip? Is that back full better than a corkscrew? Depending on how it was taken or what kind of form or what object they did it off of, this all starts to go into the debate. And now we're starting to face ourselves with all these competitions. We have Wolf Puff, which is the World Free Running Parkour Federation. It's starting to go around the world and host parkour competitions, and they have some of the world's best being the judges. So I can see that they really are putting a lot of thought and care into this. But then we have someone called FIG, which is the International Gymnastics Federation. I apologize. And they're trying to make parkour the 8th discipline of the Gymnastics Federation. They want to take it for themselves, and they want to make it so that gymnastics can be more hip, I guess. Being able to control FIG, or being able to control parkour, means that they're going to have access to all competitions. Basically, once you own that, no one else can host competitions. Or if you want to, you have to do it under the FIG guidelines, which then goes against what parkour is. It's not meant to have guidelines. It's not meant to be structured that way. It's meant to have people do what feels right and what's free. But again, if you put it under the FIG genre, you're then having them live in a structured box. They're going to have to go through these different classes or these different techniques that are specifically designed just for parkour competitions, just like gymnastics is. And I don't think that's right. You are taking an art form that is supposed to be so independent and so creative, and you want to say, you know what? I'm going to take that creative dance, I'm going to make it rigid and structured, and you have to hit these specific moves or you're not going to appease me. Again, I don't believe that's right. I believe that we need to leave parkour to the gym owners and to the people that feel that what it truly is, and have them decide. FIG does not have any interest in improving. They have shown countless times they don't really care about us. So the debate was, should parkour be part of FIG? No, I don't think so. They go against what parkour stands for. So in tune, I don't think we should be part of them. Anyway, thanks for listening to my video.